Where else can you get a brand new luxury car for no money down and low monthly payments? Only at Davenport Auto Park, of course. We're talking new Buicks. Top of the line, king of the hill, pick of the litter, cream of the crop. You get my drift. We're talking Buicks, like the 2015 Encore or Verano, Regal Turbo, LaCrosse, Enclave. No money down, zero, zilch, nada. Yeah, only at Davenport Auto Park.
It's the real deal.
Welcome to The Buzz, and it is with great pleasure that we welcome back Susan Ball, Special Events Coordinator for the Imperial Center and Parks and Rec for Rocky Mount.
Yes.
And Susan, I'm going to say it again. I said it the last time I interviewed you. We are so fortunate to have a person of your talent in Rocky Mount.
Well, thank you. I'm very excited to be here. We are keeping busy in Rocky Mount, that is for sure.
Well, and anybody who thinks they have to go out of town for something to do just isn't looking to see what's going on, are they?
We have over 25 days full of events that are just special events, not to mention all of the activities and programs that are going on at the Imperial Center. So we have lots to do, especially in the summer season. We are full throttle right now.
Do you have a lot of camps coming by there, bringing the kids there?
The Imperial Center offers camps. Summer camp sign up is available now, so just contact the Parks and Rec office. They have theater camps coming up, and at the end of those camps, they will actually have shows. So they will have a silent movie that the kids after the camp will be producing. So that will be really neat to take in at the Imperial Center.
Well, I think last time you were getting geared up for the Christmas season.
We were.
Had just ice skating, fake snow coming down.
We do, and we will have that all again this year too, kicking off the first weekend in December.
If people want to go online, can they see well in advance what's coming up?
They can. We have everything posted for our dates for the rest of the year through 2015, and they can check that out on the city's website or the Imperial Center's website.
And the price for doing the things at the Imperial Center?
Our holiday events are free. Our Winter Wonderland event does have a couple of activities that have small fees, but the rest of our events are all free to the public, which is the great thing about the city. We offer plenty of amenities for the public and for visitors who happen to be in the area to attend.
Well, speaking of some great things going on this summer, once again, and I don't remember how many years it's been that y'all have had the outdoor bands.
I think this will be about the 7th year that we've had Downtown Live or some version of the concert series. And this year we have 11 dates total. So we are packed in from before Memorial Day all the way through after Labor Day.
And these are really high-name bands too. I have to say, Craig Woolard and the Embers, they are really expensive. So I mean, and I say that just because the caliber are amazing. I guess you book them well in advance, and it's a Thursday night.
Thursday night, so it's every other Thursday night starting in mid-May. And we do book them about a year in advance. So we will start looking in the next couple of weeks at booking next year's bands. And we hope to continue with at least 11 dates. We'll see if we can add a couple more in. We had a great attendance at our last week's event with the Band of Oz. We hit over 1,000 people. So we were very happy. It was a packed dance floor. We've already acknowledged that we need to extend our dance floor, maybe purchase a new one. So
I've even seen the mayor and his wife out there shagging. So.
Oh yeah, you can catch everyone down at Downtown Live. It's a great event for all families. There's lots of kids. And then the adults too, just have something to do after 5 o'clock, winding down the work week.
What are the hours? You said after 5 starts at what
so
time?
People come from about 5 o'clock. Our vendors are usually set up by 5, as well as the beer garden, and the music starts at 6, and that lasts to 8:30.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
And again, if people want to go online, and will you hold that up? That's an example. You'll see those around town.
These will be in downtown businesses, so we'll have the map of downtown with our locations, and then all of our dates for our annual events. And all of this is online too on the special event page or Discover Downtown page. So you can check that out so you know where it's happening and the dates. And we even have the bands listed on here for the Downtown Live concert.
Super. Well, Mark Adcox, who does a great job with video for the city, CITY station.
Yes.
Let's go right now because he's going to show us one performance that will be coming up shortly. So let's take a look at that right now.
Y'all looking good dancing. And y'all dance and sing at the same time. Let's try one time. Georgia. Come on and dance with the girls. Ain't nobody looking. Get it, girls.
Susan, we were talking earlier about that, I mean, and that was wonderful, but anybody who thinks they have to go to Walnut Creek or any place like that, this is free right here in downtown Rocky Mount.
And we're offering the same bands that you would get in Raleigh on a Thursday night. Like I said, we booked them so far in advance. We are really particular about the dates we pick for certain bands. You mentioned Craig Willard and the Embers, and we will definitely end our season with them again this year, and they will be a big hit right before the barbecue throwdown. So kicking off another large event.
And he has family ties. Did you know that Philip Dixon's mother, sister, or Philip Dixon's aunt is married to Craig Willard?
Oh, very cool.
And she is my husband's first cousin too, so there's a lot of family around here.
I'm noticing that a lot with our bands we're picking, that they're ties to Rocky Mount, and they love coming to Rocky Mount too. I think they enjoy the atmosphere and the attendance that we always bring. So we're hoping to keep them coming back.
How about the movies? Tell us about those.
So our movies will kick off mid-June this year, and we're switching it up a bit this year. We are going to offer 2 of the movies actually at the sports complex. So we have picked our beginning and ending movie. So June 13th will actually be held at the sports complex, and we did that to kind of coincide with the tournaments that are going on at the facility, and because our school calendar this year let out a little later, so we couldn't get all of our Fridays in. So we thought we'd offer families a Saturday night opportunity to attend these movies.
And these are all very family friendly.
They are very family friendly.
What would be the youngest age you think would be appropriate?
I'd say you could have 1 to 2 years old that they would find this appropriate. All of our movies are PG and G rated, and we actually go through a process where in mid-March we put our movies on the website for the public to vote, and we had huge numbers this year for voting, and we got a lot of feedback that we gave really popular movies. So all of our movies are actually 2014 at least. We did put a throwback in there with a couple of old ones so that we could have a throwback night. So we will have Willy Wonka this year, which will be the older version. So we're excited about that too, so we can get a different crowd.
I love that you give the audience, people in Rocky Mount, a chance to vote. 4th of July or July 3rd?
July 3rd. So we will celebrate our Independence Day celebration on Friday, July 3rd. We've got some great bands lined up for that. We'll have East Coast Rhythm and Blues, and we will also have the main event being out of Greenville. So we're really sticking to our Eastern Carolina ties with that event. And as well as some of our other events, we're really hoping to keep it local with our band choices. So we're excited about that.
And where is that, Susan?
That'll be held at the stadium out by the sports complex. So we're expecting a big crowd for that as well. So come a little early so you can find your parking. But you can come around 5 p.m. and we will start having the festivities with the bands. We'll have food vendors, and then fireworks will start around dusk.
Any cost?
Absolutely
Free.
Yeah,
See,
free
I mean,
event.
how can you beat that?
Exactly. Can't beat that. And it's on a Friday night kicking off the holiday weekend. So we're excited. We'll hope the weather holds off for us this year.
And that was smart to do it on a Friday
It
night.
is. I think that it's great to hit people before they're out of town for the holiday weekend.
Well, again, I mean, just packed full for the summer.
are.
And we're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to talk about the Rockin' Classic Auto Expo. We're going to talk about the barbecue throwdown. And there's a wonderful new Lego creation exhibit going on at the Imperial Center. So we can't wait to hear about that.
Sounds great.
Stay with us. Welcome back. We're with Susan Ball, Special Events Coordinator at the Imperial Center. I am thrilled to hear. I mean, the caliber of what's going on here, Susan, it's just, and you've lived other places. I've lived other places. I mean, I don't remember that they had anything better and often not even as good.
Yeah, I am new to Rocky Mount, and I have to say that, like we mentioned, there is always something going on. You really don't have to look outside of the city to find something going on a weekend, especially in the summer. And Rocky Mount does a great job at providing for its citizens and giving them something to do. And that's the pride and heart of the Parks and Rec department. We are almost the face of the city because we are always putting on something for people to do, and it's a positive thing for the city.
And y'all get together and brainstorm. I mean, it's a lot of young talent. I know David is probably the senior member of the group.
We do. We have a lot of planning through our different divisions. So we have the Imperial Center, but also our Parks and Rec staff in general really come together to pull off these events. We also get the community involved through our event committees. We're actually revamping some of the committee for our barbecue throwdown, adding some new faces, and getting other community groups involved. Like the JCs has gotten involved this year with our Downtown Live. They've been our beer garden partner. So we're excited to have those young faces involved in our events.
And I know this isn't an area that you oversee, but the Sunset Park is amazing.
It is.
People hadn't been there. What a fantastic
It's a great
park.
facility, and they work with us well at our special events to provide concessions with the Sunset Park ice cream, which is very popular. And we are hoping to, maybe bring a couple more events to that facility as well. We do hold our Easter egg event there, but really hoping to see if we can change up some of our summer events while they are open too.
And the dog park,
The dog park,
the best one on the East Coast, right?
It's brand new, and we are getting so much good feedback on that facility, and we're excited to see how we can grow that space to have events like the Paws in the Park that we had this year.
Well, I've heard people who are just, they're either empty nested or they, haven't had kids yet or they've grown up. They'll go out on a Sunday and have kind of a play date for their animal with other dogs at the park.
It's like a meetup,
It is.
We're seeing a lot of people when we do our drive-bys that it's getting used a lot, which is exactly what we wanted.
Absolutely. Well, let's talk about the Classic Auto Show.
Yeah,
When is
so
that?
we have Rockin' Classic Auto Show, which will be held the last Saturday in July, so that's July 25th. So we're inviting all the classic car clubs, not even classic, just the souped up cars.
Really?
We want you to enter in. We will have a drive-in that morning. We also have the motorcycle clubs involved. And this year we're changing it up a little bit. We're going to have Love Tribe, which will be, it's a classic rock tribute band. So they will be performing on Saturday.
Love Tribe.
Love Tribe, and they're out of Raleigh, so we're excited
Cool.
to have them. I think it'll be their first time in Rocky Mount. And then we will also have a beer garden this year, which will be new to the event. I think it really fits with the target market of that event, and we're hoping.
And where will it be staged?
They will be downtown on Main Street. So we are finalizing our setup right now, but we'll have cars along Main Street right in downtown, so you won't be able to miss it.
Is there a fee to participate?
There is a fee to participate, so it'll be a $25 entry fee for your car, and then you have the opportunity to win prizes too.
Oh, what kind of prizes?
We've got trophies, and we're hoping to have cash prizes available too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What geographic area do you think this will draw from?
We're hoping that we will get a regional base because the car show it typically draws cars from 60 miles plus, and that's what we're hoping. By having it on a Saturday, they can drive in that morning, and then it'll be over by about 4 p.m. that afternoon.
I have found that people who collect older cars are characters.
They are.
Don't you think
and
they've got
really
stories?
Into it. Yes, they're really into it, and they love spending their weekend showing off their cars because they're proud of it. And that's what we want. We want to draw people from a regional area to attend that event and to enter their cars into the show.
And so many of them do the work on the cars themselves. I mean, that's their hobby.
It is.
And many of them have had multiple cars, and there might even be opportunities for people to even buy a car. if
That
they
would
see
be
one
great.
they
We're
like.
hoping to get our dealerships involved too, because we know Capital Ford has a big car show themselves just with Mustangs, so we'd love to get them involved in the event too.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
And the barbecue throwdown.
Barbecue Throwdown. We are in full planning mode for this year's Barbecue Throwdown.
in October.
October. So October 9th and 10th.
Okay.
We will be kicking off the events on Friday night with Spare Change, which will be our live music. And then Saturday we will have the Tams back. And we have not announced our
Tams
headline.
are great.
They are
I mean,
great.
that's big.
And they love coming to Rocky Mount, and we
Good.
love working with them. We have not announced our headliner. I hope to do that soon. And we're looking to get some local bands involved on our second local stage too.
And they have been over near Station Square.
Yes.
Are they going to
So
be
our
there again
main
this
stage
year?
will still be directly in front of Station Square,
Okay.
taking up most of that area, along with the beer garden. We're also really excited to welcome the Rocky Mount Brew Mill as a sponsor this year.
Good.
So we are getting involved with them, hoping to feature their craft brewers that'll be actually at the facility by October. So we're really excited about that. That's a unique thing for Rocky Mount. And we've been in talks with adding a craft home brew competition. So we've got a lot of things coming down the pipeline this year for that event.
Yeah, the brew mill is really adding a whole new dimension
It is.
of extra fun and just bringing more people to town
It
and
is.
excitement.
And being tied into the brew mill so close to downtown with the Imperial Center and our events being so close to downtown, pretty much all of them take place down there. We're excited to get them involved and get their ideas in the planning of it.
Susan, for people who haven't been to the bar, or people who have, tell how important our particular one is in the whole scope. I mean, people, it's a
is.
really sought after ticket to come here
It
and
is.
compete.
Rocky Mount has done a great job at rolling out the red carpet for these cook teams. So we have spots for up to 54 cook teams, and we usually have a wait list to come and participate. We have cash prizes in the amount totaling $20,000, which is a very big cash prize for these types of events. Also, our trophies are completely unique, and they would rather have those than the money up front.
Really?
Glass blown flame trophies, so they are available and we have 4 categories and 3 winners in each category. So there's lots of opportunity for winning, and it is a state championship event. So it's a big event for them to come to before they go to nationals.
Wow.
Yeah, so Kansas City Barbecue Society is great to work with. They help in organizing the competition side of it. And we get a lot of good feedback from our cook teams about coming to Rocky Mount. They love it here.
Well, that's great. And
Yeah.
of course, it's right down our alley because
It
we
is.
like barbecue.
We
and
do.
Great crowds coming. And
It
the
does.
only cost is if you want to be able to taste all of it and
Yeah,
judge.
so there is a People's Choice where you can actually purchase the cups for $10, and you can go around to all of the championship cook teams that have participated and sample their barbecue. It's a good opportunity to taste championship barbecue. Some of these teams have been featured on Food Network, so that's pretty neat.
Great.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about the Lego.
Yeah.
And we probably won't have time to actually interview her,
Yeah.
but tell us about it and we'll show what she's doing.
Yeah, so at the Imperial Center right now, they are gearing up for Art of the Brick, which is a really cool exhibit by Nathan Sawa, and he features Legos actually in these sculptures. There's one that we can't wait to share. It's a little bitty man, and it's called Hugging Man. Right now, this same exhibit is open in Paris. So they have little Hugging Man actually hugging the Eiffel Tower. So we're really trying to get the community involved in where do they want to see Hugging Man in Rocky Mount, so we can feature it on social media and get him involved in the community. But that'll be taking place at the Imperial Center, and it'll open the second week in June.
Where in the Imperial Center?
In the Art Center.
Okay.
So that'll be featured in the Maria V. Howard Art Center. And you can come take in that exhibit, and there are also photos that actually feature some of the Legos that you'll see laid out in sculptures in a photo. It's a really unique exhibit and really cool for Rocky Mount to have.
And it's not just for kids. I mean, it sounds like something
It's for
that all
everyone,
ages.
yes. It's really building a lot of excitement. It'll be something that the kids can get involved in. And, you know, it's not just a portrait. It's a little more interactive and something that they can relate to, but anyone will enjoy this event. It's really cool.
And Legos are one of those universal mediums
They are.
that parents, grandparents, kids all can work on together, and it's
is.
just a great bonding thing. And one last plug,
Yeah.
Smokey the Bear.
That has actually left, so
Okay.
we are now having Be the Dinosaur. So that
Oh.
just opened this past weekend at the
Dinosaur.
Imperial Center Children's Museum.
Uh-huh.
So you can actually come in and see how dinosaurs live. It's very interactive, lots of video game like media, and it's a really neat thing. That'll be here through the summer.
Great. And the planetarium.
The planetarium is full
the
force.
zoo. I mean, it's just, folks, it's wonderful.
It is, and it's perfect for something for the summer. With kids being out of school, we're expecting to be very busy.
Susan, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for your
Yeah.
great job.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. And thank you. See you next week.
Where else can you get a brand new luxury car for no money down and low monthly payments? Only at Davenport Auto Park, of course. We're talking new Buicks. Top of the line, king of the hill, pick of the litter, cream of the crop. You get my drift. We're talking Buicks like the 2015 Encore or Verano, Regal Turbo, LaCrosse, Enclave. No money down, zero, zilch, nada. Yeah, only at Davenport Auto Park.
It's the real deal.